thank you for joining me once again. Let's hope this works better than last time. I did install the new driver, even though my GeForce is really old and it's like an 860 or something, really old. Alright, so we are advancing on this mysterious area. Whoops. Get this off the screen. Alright, there we go. And
another shrine.
This one. Is that the one? But yeah, there's all these ritual symbols on the floor. Oh yeah, that one is a snake eating its tail, an Ouroboros. Now, why did they have an Ouroboros in Dragon Age? I don't know. Everybody get off of the... Stay over there, Cassandra. You're the one getting in the way. Nope. Cassandra, you're in the way again. Everybody's in the way. They won't hold. So anyway... let's avoid getting attacked while I try to take a picture, okay? Why is it an Ouroboros? As far as I know, there's nothing else in Dragon Age that has this snake eating its tail symbol. And we were talking about the scaled ones being down here. So they are some kind of snake or lizard creatures, something, whatever. And all the magical type symbol things. Alright, and yeah, I'm not gonna get the other codex. Yeah, so there's a demon down here. Why? Yeah, it's an arcane horror, so it's definitely a demon. From the scaled ones? Scaled ones put a demon here? It's just funny that I never thought of that option before. It's like, yeah, there's a demon down here for some reason. But I assume it means the scaled ones are the ones that did it, because the part I haven't read yet from the scaled ones, if anybody doesn't know the story, it does talk about how there's a priest, a mage, doing some kind of ritual. So, it is... Seriously, there's many of these. While I'm at it. I think he ran away from the bees. looking down here after my recording shut off yesterday, I discovered more interesting things that I've never seen anybody talk about. Okay, well, anyway, here's some whatever swirly symbol. I have no idea, but I don't know that that's interesting. But what is interesting is the statue. And here's more ritualistic circles of things. We have another circle, triangles, all that ritual stuff. This one does not appear to have a snake Ouroboros. There's another circle. Anyway, obviously magical ritual stuff, etc. Whatever the altar is about. Look, not a story. There's this altar. What is the most amazing thing down here? What is this? Dragon wings? Statue of Methal? It doesn't let me climb it myself, but eventually someone always ends up jumping up there. Is this supposed to be a statue of Methal down here? What does that mean that Methal was down here? I mean, yeah, it's a Titan area, right? So Methal was down here before to fight some Titans. Somebody jump up there like you did yesterday, because I can't do it myself. It looks funny when you're standing on top. Somebody jump up there, please. There, almost. There. Stay there. Yes, I would definitely call this a Methal statue. It doesn't have the head, but that's what it is. It's Methal. It has to be. It apparently has the breast area. The dragon wings. And there we go. Okay. Many times. Anyway, still have to get the last piece of old ones, wherever it is. I was hoping I would get them all before I got there, but didn't quite happen. Where are you going? Are you supposed to be coming up around here? I don't know. Get me off the ground. It's too late.
We're getting quite good at this.
Getting quite closer. Whoa. All right. Wait.
Nothing like these dwarves is mentioned anywhere in the memories. If I had been prepared, Ren might still be alive. It's easy to ourselves when we lose a friend, Volta. But it's your fault. I was so focused on the Titan. I didn't consider what else could be down here.
Oh, the lost piece of the book is probably on one of the places I have to open up anyway. Of course, I went through and opened everything up before I went to the arcane horror spot before. So it might be hidden somewhere else anyway.
What a
Water shimmers a subtle but eerie blue, reminiscent of lyrium. Swimming in it would not be wise. Really? You sure it would not be wise? Oops. Would not be wise. Okay, I can't see. Okay. Any pieces? Wow, how did I get 5 of them? Wait. I did. Wow, so much for the big battle. At least they won't keep replicating after I take them out. Complete. want to enter the wellspring, but I have to go up and do some. Okay, how come? Did I not find an unlock thing here? Maybe, did I not take this? Yes, I definitely took this path. How come? What on this says? After I go to the table, it will say completed mission. Settings again, because the GeForce claimed that it died because my quality was bad, you know, because my computer is bad. Except I set it to 1080 and 30 FPS. That's what I have it set at on this anyway. Although when I'm streaming, I didn't even know it would do this until it happened, as it shows my computer specs. I didn't even know that, but it always says it's trying to record 60 FPS, but I have it set for 30 because I don't get more than 30. Alright.
The attacks are getting worse. We must be getting close to whatever they're protecting. Only the pure may pass. All others will be punished. Assuming the Shabratal are the pure, we're the others who aren't allowed to pass. Could the earthquakes be the punishment? I wonder what makes the warriors pure. They do wear sealed armor to protect themselves from impurities? You found Paragon Garal's book near a damaged lyrium mine. And the new earthquakes destroyed your mine. But why would they want to destroy the lyrium mines? Titans, the Shabratal. This could be more than anything we expected. For all the Shaperit's knowledge, I know so little. This reads like a final warning. We must be nearing the source.
Shaperit's knowledge was covered up and deleted and whatever. Nothing wrong with your knowledge, Salta. Stop at those two doors again too. Yeah, unlock all these things. Retals, whatever their name is. One bridge has to be built with spies. Construction team. Built a bridge in the bastion of the pure. Yeah, okay, might have said something on the first report, but not this one. And everything else, of course, I pick forces because you're building something, so get the strong people to do it, right? We're the strongest people. Buried sea treasures, definitely want the... Did it sound like someone knocked? Okay, my little chihuahua decides to have a fit, but nobody's at the door or anything. She just started barking. And I can't do my nowhere table time mod. That mod did not work. I did try it. Oh. Oh, I thought it said place. Now, okay, that was an old one. Don't need that. Battle mage. Yeah, I don't have black ball with me yet. And we started getting repeats of things. I get a lot more repeats of things in the 2 doors I go to. Yeah, I kept this on her because it's obviously it's a higher level, and we don't need the one with the Dragon Slayer. One is that, so I kept, because I can't take it off, or without mods it'll disappear. Come back, puppy. Let's see. Update. Yes. All right. That I went and found, like here. I have to go find it because I get obsessed that way, so let me go find it. Not that one, this one. I do have to go right here, obviously, and I have to go warp to. Yeah, I have to start from like this one, go down, just because and the lift that takes a long time because I don't for some reason I couldn't find my way around, so we'll go this way. Started streaming and I did not share it yet. Yes, thank you for anybody that is joining me on these. I'm not that good at doing these streams, but okay, I am going here, down and around and blah blah blah. None of the sacrificial doors are here. I got 2 more on the next, because they're at the end of this section. 1 supply crate I never used. I did go to, yes. Doors down here. After here. to bother to stop at irons and rad guns and spindle beats? Not really. But I'm always obsessed with completing things. And yes, I see enemy ahead. I am sensing a book ahead. Yes, because I already did this. Better have enough gears. Didn't remove my blue marker. And schematics that of course I need. And last, crumpled page from Cold's journal. Mother holds me when I sleep, warm, so warm. Her rhythm flows through my throat, burning until the miners and their fat, cruel hands are a distant memory. Cold is a memory. I am the sun. The words come in waves. I will drown in them for her. Say something? I thought I was the one that said this was the end result of the lyrium experiments. We was talking about hearing the songs and the stone, the mother, the stone, whatever, but it's actually lyrium. Or whatever, I guess it can all be connected either way. But that's okay, what's wrong with my marker? There we go. Never mind. I know what it did now. Get as much sun as I can do before I enter the wellspring because I cannot come back. It does lock you into the wellspring, I think. Well, I know you can't come back to the wellspring later. I think after you enter, it locks you in. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But anyway, I want a lot of things to get done anyway. Where is the store? Oh. Why is it right in the middle here? I don't It's on a different level. Oh, yes, it's this one. Or one of them is this way and one of them is this way. I don't know. That's still the one. I can't frickin'... Is it this? Yep. Yes, I forgot I had to go all the way back to this one. Came down here without any gears. Completed. This one has. Bunch more loot. the right, to the left, we will fight to the death. Yes, I love that song from the end of DAO. To open another door. I don't know why there's way more than necessary. There isn't any more. Alright, do I get up there? Below me. Treasure? Okay, it disappeared on me. Whatever, it said it was a treasure and then it wasn't. This is it, the impossible gear that I always thought I could never ever get. There's that pillar thing where you can kind of jump between there, and I don't know why I didn't finish the Darkspawn Warrens if I finished all the spots that were faded out. Or harvesting operation. Somebody fell off a ladder. How'd you do that? Alright, here we are. Chronicles of a Forgotten War. The Scaled Ones had set up camp at an intersection in the deep roads. Center was a golden altar fashioned in the shape of fire. A chill swept through me. On the tip of each flame hung the corpses of those we'd lost, including Father and Drog. They'd been drained of blood, leaving only bone wrapped in thin gray skin. A robed, scaled one stood before the altar. Its voice was different than the others, softer, almost feminine. It chanted and raised a basin of blood toward the altar. The other scaled ones bowed low. The robed scaled one produced fire from its palm and mouth and ignited the blood. Othon grabbed my forearm and motioned for us to climb down. We returned to the rest of the company, where we relayed what we had witnessed. We would rest for an hour, regain our strength, and strike. The memory of Father's sagging, emptied face kept me alive. It kept me awake. The hour passed slowly, but it did pass. Othon led us down the path to the overlook. I'd readied my axe for blood and steeled myself for the side of the altar. But it wasn't there. The camp, Father and Drog, the scaled ones, all gone. Only the basin remained, charred around the edges. 10 mugs. Ugh. I guess I don't find the last one, right? assumption, whatever, my theory is that that area in there with the altar, all the circles of blood sacrifice, magic summonings, arcane horror left there to whatever, stop people from coming in. I mean, that's probably where the scale ones were doing their sacrifice, whatever it was that we're doing. And I assume it was from them, otherwise, I mean, somebody else could have been down there. It seems that it was this rogue magic scaled one. And what's the statue on the Thal doing in there? Why? Was the Thal also there? Or were the scaled ones actually worshipping the Thal? Or the scaled ones related to the elves? That's an interesting idea. I don't know. So, let's go. That area. Let's climb down. Since it's possible to climb up, see? And down. Right. Okay. Did I go across? Yes. I can't find all of the gears and look at that water. what's actually underneath the water is the wellspring. The wellspring is actually underneath it. Oh, this is the last mug. I was gonna be a little bit strange and cross theory something related to Bloodborne. Part about the water hiding something else actually under it, but basically the water's like a seal. I mean, there's ground underneath the water, right? It's not just complete water all the way down. So the water guards, yeah, whatever. Water, that's what one of the codexes or whatever they're called in Bloodborne talks about, how the water guards this other area. It's hidden from everybody by the water. Now I can actually hear a heartbeat.
Did the Shabbatal build all this? Or was it here before them?
Yeah, I entered in here yesterday too, just this. I started hearing the heartbeat. It's so weird. The fact that I have headphones and I can hear a heartbeat. I can hear the Titan. These stupid invisible flags. Can't. Alright, well, I should be saving. I'll be able to finish this section. Time is...
Nothing should surprise me anymore. But this... Wait. The rhythm we followed. We've found the source. But not the Titan. Ever since we came down here, the deep roads have felt different, organic. We've been looking for the Titan the wrong way. It isn't like us. It's huge, big enough to change the world around it. We can't see the Titan because we're inside it. If I don't survive, Orzammar must know the truth. I won't fall Corypheus is still a threat. Don't make us fight you!
Oh yeah, I think the thing about picking up all this loot too is it doesn't even count. I don't think this loot counts. Does it? Like, I don't know. Maybe it does.
Those structures. Could there be a whole civilization in here? A city within a Titan. Incredible. And the quakes haven't damaged it.
Yeah, because there's actually house structures. Except the only people down here are the Shard Recall. This was like a normal dwarf city before. Most of them are dead, I suppose. Or there's a lot of Shabardal, and the fact that we're killing most of them right now. Floating in the air. They're hanging from the... this place. Down here. I love looking at this. There's clouds underneath. Yeah, clouds underneath. The sky is down. You can fall into the sky. Oops. I think I can fall into the sky. Oh. Is there that codex in here, actually, or is that somewhere else where it talks about this guy? So, okay, I did not mean to do that. I don't know if that shows on my what you're seeing or not. Hit something other than the Alt button. Made a whole bunch of pages pop up. Alright, what do I need? Passive, beige. Let's just say, hopefully I'll be able to finish it. If my stream dies because of the mods being, I might not be able to restart a new one. I've only been going for an hour. driver, it won't have these problems with, okay, I'm just gonna stream one time and I'm not gonna turn back on for you. Oh, start the computer before I will work again. Video GeForce thing. And then I thought about, well, I looked up how much it would cost to get, to buy graphics for this computer. I know I can't buy the CPU speed to upgrade that. At least it's a laptop.
They fight like fanatics. Aren't they afraid to die? Perhaps they're the Titan's Legion of the Dead. Don't say that.
I mean, my husband would know how to do those kind of things that he used to install graphics cards and like more RAMs and all that stuff before. Computer store repair person. Let's see if they can put more graphics in it. I have no idea. I mean, I would buy the GeForce 1060. That is the one that's recommended for Anthem. Anything above that would up to $500. It was like $240 on Amazon, I think. Otherwise, stuff went up to...
I don't want to hurt you!
$500. More than that. It's really super hard, and I hate to be a baby and totally play on easy, but I'm gonna have to. See, what I do is I have it on casual, but I put it on even ground to make it at least all the enemies' levels are at or above mine, but I'm not gonna do it with this crazy thing. Really hard for me. I mean, this is... Oh shoot, I I need to say?
Look,
Is this
these are the only
the
memories in this
scene,
area.
or is there more? There's still more walking to do, right?
That phrase is the path of purity. And there's a reference to Titan's blood. It says the Shabratal come here to drink it.
The Titan's blood must keep the Shabratal alive and powerful.
But where is it? Unless... Lyrium. The Titan's blood is lyrium.
Every nation on the surface buys lyrium. Orzamar's entire economy is based on the trade.
This is bigger than any one nation. We have to stop this!
Yeah, I have to say, I earned a fact finder. So pretty. I'm almost there. Yeah. Last path. Hope this doesn't die with mods. Why did someone have to drink a potion? Please don't die, alright? the level for the Guardian exactly? I just wanted to see that it exactly. Where's my numbers? Obviously, I managed to kill it quite easily. I know my personal strategy anyway. Come on, I wanted to see it for sure that what level it was. It might be higher level than its tendrils. I don't know. But Descent is considered a level 16 plus quest, so probably does always equal your level then, I guess.
Hurt.
Too loud. The song. Stop!
Why is it still so dark in here? I thought that the... Now it's getting light.
It's all right.
You said the song was too loud. It was hurting you.
It was chaos. The rhythm I followed here, but magnified, overwhelming. But it is gone.
It looked like you were hit by raw lyrium during the battle.
Yes, it should have poisoned me, but I feel fine. Good, even.
You almost killed me. What happens the next time you lash out?
I am in control. I would never harm you, Inquisitor.
You cast some kind of spell. That shouldn't be possible.
It wasn't a spell. It was an accident. Everything will be fine.
It was an accident, but what was it? Guess it was some kind of a spell.
We should get help. You may be injured or...
I feel better than I ever have. Stronger, more alive. The stone is silent. The rhythm has faded. And so have the tremors. But the song still echoes. It tells me things. The breach. That's what disturbed the Titan. It is calm now that it has a connection with one of its children. With me.
Is this what happened at the Tig, where you found Paragon Garal's book?
Aye, but I do not know what disturbed the Titan then. The song may tell me, in time.
Was that the Titan? Did we kill it?
The Titan lives. This was an echo, a guardian, but you silenced it.
You said you were a child of the stone, not a child of the Titans.
I am not certain what I am, but the Titan recognized me, like a parent hearing its child's voice.
The Titan changed you, Volta. You need to be cautious.
I am different, but I am still a shaper. Isana. It's our word for lyrium, and we are taught that it is a gift from the stone. But There's so much more to it than we ever imagined. I was sent to the deep roads to recover lost history. This is only the beginning. I am staying here.
Look at her eyes. It's funny, I have an eye mod in there so that her eyes are brighter, but I mean, mine are blue anyway, so they have the blue glow, but hers have a blue glow. It makes me think they're glowing from the lyrium. But it's also a mod, so I can't be sure which it is.
The Titan is only the beginning. What else could there be?
The deep roads are filled with wonders. Answers to questions we haven't thought to ask.
The Shabratol killed Lieutenant Wren, and they're still down here. Aren't you afraid?
No. I am pure. I can defend myself.
Definitely makes her eyes look like they have lyrium right in the middle of it, because it looks different than it would be. At least I think it looks different.
If you stay here, where will you live? What will you eat?
I have my stone sense, and now so much more. I'll be safe.
You think you understand what's happened to you, but you could be wrong. The lyrium could be turning you into a Shabratol. Or worse.
The Shabratol turned themselves into monsters. I have changed because the Titan willed it. The mine's collapse, Wren's death. It all happened to bring me here.
After all we have seen, you wish to be
Blue in the
alone
middle
to
of her
commune with
eyes
this
anyway.
creature?
She's singing, sighing, slipping through the silence. She can heal here.
I am called to the Search Inquisitor. This is where I belong.
I'm leaving with more questions than answers. But that doesn't mean you have to. Just be careful. The Shaperate in Orzammar will want to know what happened to you.
Tell them the truth. You don't know.
Let's go.
I may not know, but I know she's alive. Oh, so pretty. Now, don't break for some stupid reason, leaving the fight. Yeah. That guy that has a golden mask on his face.
She always comes back. Pay up, Soroka.
Yeah, I was back a few times before, but nobody cared about that. Have all cups. Hunting, and those are always available, but of course I have to do this. Volta's message. Imagine that. Inquisition scouts supporting Legion of the Dead forces at the ruins of Hedron Tig report no contact with or sightings of Shaper Volta. However, a strange cry recently emanated from one of the Titans, from the Titan caverns, loud enough to be heard at the mining lifts campsite above. The cry's source remains unclear, but the voice was described as not belonging to either beast or dark spawn. Shaper Volta may be attempting to re-establish contact with her people and may require assistance. Liliana says, given the inherent dangers getting in and out of that location, a small reconnaissance team is best to search for Shaper Volta without attracting unwanted attention. Colin, this seems like a fool's errand, but perhaps a joint team from the Legion of the Dead and the Inquisition. And the situation may best be handled by Orzammar itself. Let us ask the king to send forces from the Legion of the Dead. No. The King Haramont, who, even though he's the better choice as far as personality and not being some tyrannical killer like Balin or whatever, Haramont just does nothing once he becomes king. You do Liliana. And it's immediate, and a search for the Titan Caverns all the way to Shaper Volta's last known location turned up nothing but a few small groups of Shabratal, who were quickly dispatched. Volta seems to have disappeared deeper inside the Titan, but she was not the only one who has vanished. The grave site of Lieutenant Wren was recently disturbed, and his remains are missing. It is not known who took his body or why. There have been no more cries from the Titan Caverns. Inquisition scouts reported one final discovery. The tunnel to the wellspring no longer exists. Attempting to delve into the blank rock face results only in broken tools and little trace on the stone itself. Somewhat nervously, but empathetically, the engineers recommend leaving it be. Nice. Wellspring is locked off. And something. Colin's the only one who can do these things.
How are you feeling, Cassandra, after the revelations about your Seekers?
How do you expect I might feel? Most of my life was dedicated to the Order. I did so much I believed was good in their name.
Now that you know them corrupt, you must determine which parts of yourself to discard and which to keep.
I assume you have advice.
I would hardly presume. In our travels, I have been impressed by your honesty and your faith. It is a difficult path, Seeker. But if anyone can walk it honorably, you can.
Okay. I was thinking about my inventory being full. My inventory not being here is because, like, at the end of Trespasser, yeah, or the end of the main game. Or it doesn't, wait. But I doubt I need a world. I'm sure Bull's got whatever he needs. 85, 83. Get back to Lyrium reinforced longbows times many. Shield. Too many revered defender longswords. Templar, no. Why all those generic shields? Okay. 21. Alright, I should have time to... Let's just jump from here to Blackwell so I get that done with. Which is... Oh, yeah. Here. And I can rearrange my armor, inventory, all that, right? Without my mods. Oh well. Not me and Solus, that's all. I don't like Blackwell's beard. I can have long hair, although I kept switching mods all the time and he ended up with the shorter hair. It was the last thing I had installed. I like him to have the longer hair, but no beard. Mohawk's kind of cool too, but I really don't like his beard. I mean, it's not even straight. Stupid cuts. Just kind of looking to see if I got these lions.
I don't...
Must have.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
Ah. Human justice.
They're going to kill him.
Proceed.
One thing Cole says is very obvious.
Stop! A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Blackwall!
No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
Look at that ugly executioner skull head. Alright. Dude.
Can you believe it? Tom Rainier himself.
Where's my weapon? You stole my weapon.
You must know something about Renee.
I know what everyone knows. He'll hang for the massacre of a noble and his family.
Where did they take the prisoner?
In the jail of the marketplace. If you've goodbyes to say them now. It's a damned mess, but believe you me, it'll be sorted out quick. Lots of people can't wait to see that man swing. Guess not.
Why did I lose my weapon? What happened? Yeah, it's there. Okay. Everybody else has their weapons. Okay, where is this place?
In the Inquisition? Red Jelly?
There is no doubt.
He's making sure they don't forget us. He wore the shield.
That is concerning, yes.
Concerning? He's a butcher. You know she will. Friends everywhere.
Talking about Sarah and what?
And when it all cleared, she was still in charge. So what was the point?
You would not believe the number of alliances shattered and broken that night.
Sounds like a wash.
Oh, it seems so. And I've decided to go a different way entirely.
Is that good?
We shall see.
I don't think they knew.
Oh my.
Wait, never mind.
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
Was the bailiff telling the truth? Did you really do those things?
Yes, I did. It's all true. It's time we all took a good look at who I really am. Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason, while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
Would a monster have given himself up? Somewhere along the line, you stopped pretending.
I have Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
This is helpful, or at least educational.
Don't blame yourself. We all made this mistake. What do we do now? Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
Okay, my iMod is called Baby Dolls. and it's colorable, so I guess it always has the blue dot in the middle. What it looks like.
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause. And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
He wanted to change. To prove that he'd really left his past behind. He had to face up to it.
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
Yep. Oh, so it looks like everybody has blue inner eyes. I tried a lot of different eye mods. Really, I was focusing on Solus. I kept replaying the scene in the Fade in Haven to get a good look at Solus's eyes. This is the one I finally ended on. There was one that made everybody's eyes a bright blue. There's a lyrium.
I trust you've heard what befell Roderick at
Version of eyes that's called lyrium or something. Lyrium something. I don't know who makes these mods or whatever.
Retreat, it sounds like, from the game that you
I don't
helped
know
build.
any names. I just know. There's a lyrium one, and there's a water one, or water-colored one that gives blue eyes, but they're really light. Pretty sure the lyrium was the one that was darker than the water, and it was cool, especially on Solus. It looked cool because I'd rather have bright blue eyes, but it just seems too much because it affects everybody, and it's oh. I'm gonna see something. I don't think I can reset mods without shutting off Dragon Age, right? And when I'm using GeForce, it will not allow me to shoot. Mods in use. Select all. If I stop the game, I can't. The recording stops. Okay. Yeah, SOS. Baby doll tintable for the paste. See if I can find Blackwell's hair mod in a second here. I don't think that's gonna work without restarting the game though. right. Because I want my mods on. Less creepy portrait of cleric. That's a good mod. Oh, how funny. Let me see if I can find... Oh, get to the... Other one for Blackwall. Nope. Do I have it? What? Okay. Blackwall bare-faced. Blackwall trimmed beard. Yeah, I just want... please, come on. That's what I mean by this controller being too sensitive for me.
Inquisitor.
Always falling off the stairs. Wait, failed because cache 01 is used by another file because I'm running the game, right? And GeForce will not keep going if I shut off Dragon Age. Try it one more time. Oh, 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 oh. Error. Close. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm done. I will have my mods back and do Blackwell's trial. Yeah, I was just gonna take care of my equipment. Can do that off screen mostly, except for Blackwell. So, thank you all for joining me. I'm glad I got the descent done today without too much failure in production. So, thank you. I will see you tomorrow. Most likely. Alright, what am I doing? Alt-C. Thank you all. Goodbye.